Hey guys, what's up? Ashley here, and it's day number 158 of daily vlogging. And today is June 11th, so that means that it's time for another exciting round of Ask Ash, Volume 6. So we're at the midway point of our Ask Ash editions. So let's see. I think people are getting tired of me and no one's really asking questions anymore. But that's okay. That's okay. But I do have a couple here, so I will answer them. And thank you to those of you who did ask some questions. And for those of you who didn't, please think of some now, and I'll give you a whole month to come up with some questions. Okay, so anyway, here we go. Question number 1 is, do you, Kat, and Court ever get on each other's nerves, or is it always fun living together? It's mostly fun living together. We do fight sometimes, but like that's bound to happen with anyone who is together constantly 24/7, which, by the way, is the anniversary of the Big Time Rush album is today, 8 years ago. Wow, I can't believe it's been that long. So yeah, anyway, we've been living together for like 5 years now, maybe, I would say. I think about that much. So yeah, of course we're bound to fight and get on each other's nerves, but we fight and then we're over it in like 10 minutes. And then we're back to like laughing about whatever. We'll be like, oh, did you see that picture that Kendall posted? Or, oh my gosh, we got to get our O-Town tickets. Or what do we want to watch tonight? Should we watch Flash or should we watch Superman? America Says, then we start practicing for America Says team, all sorts of things. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, and the next question comes to us by one of the kids in Courtney's class. And the question is, do you like giraffes? I mean, I guess I like giraffes as much as the next guy. I don't have any desire to like be close to it and like pet it or anything, but I enjoy seeing the giraffes when I go on the safari at Animal Kingdom. I really like that part. That's like the best part. And I didn't realize how much I like that part until the last safari I went on. There were no giraffes. And I was like, where are the giraffes? Best part. So it really like was disappointing that there were no giraffes on that ride. So just like an empty savannah. The zebras weren't there either. Like the whole savannah was empty. It was bizarre. Weird. Really weird. But then there was a like super cute little baby rhino, so that totally made up for it. Anyway, I feel like my mouth is moving different than when I'm talking because I watch myself. I know it's like so conceited to say that, but I just record on my phone and I use the front facing camera so I can make sure that I'm in the frame. That's why like my eyes kind of look sideways sometimes because I'm looking at myself and not at the camera dot. Sorry, that's like behind the scenes stuff. But anyway, it was like looking funny. Okay, moving on. Next question. What's your favorite ride at Walt Disney World? My favorite ride is probably Flight of Passage. I really love it. It just makes me so happy. Like it really, really does. But honestly, I have so many favorite rides. I can't even really choose one because like I also love Space Mountain and Big Thunder and Seven Dwarfs and People Mover and Carousel of Progress and Jungle Cruise and That's Just a Magic Kingdom, and I love Spaceship Earth and Test Track and Frozen Ever After, and I love Tower of Terror, and I love Mickey and Minnie's, and I love Toy Story Mania, and I love Slinky Dog Dash. Like, I just love all of the rides. So it's so hard to like just pick a favorite because they're all my favorite. And every time I come off of a ride, it's like, oh yes, that was my new favorite. But like, I guess the judge of how much like I really truly love a ride is how long I'm willing to wait for it. Like, I will wait for Flight of Passage. I'll wait a long time for it. Like, I don't care. I'll wait in line to go on that ride. Because I'd rather wait in line and go on it than like not wait in line and miss it. You know? So I think that's how I know that Flight of Passage really is my true heart, my true favorite. um so next question. How do you know God is real? Well, you can't know for sure, but that's what faith is all about, right? So it's just something that you have to believe in your heart, and you just know. Like, you don't have any solid proof, but you just know. It's like, okay, I know this sounds like super cheesy, but there's the line in the Santa Claus when they're like making fun of him because they're telling him Santa's not real, and they're like, "You've never seen Santa, so he's not real." And the kid goes, I'm pretty sure Charlie says it. He's like, "Well, have you ever seen $1,000,000?" And they say no. And he says, "Well, so then you're saying $1,000,000 isn't real?" And you're like, "No, $1,000,000 does exist. Just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist." So that's kind of like the whole point. You just have to believe that it's there. And you just believe that God is there and watching over everyone. And I mean, I have faith, and I have my own personal beliefs, but everyone can believe whatever they want and believe in whichever God they want, or don't believe in God. You believe whatever you want, and I will believe in what I want, and I will never try to force my opinions on anyone, and I hope that no one else tries to do the same to me. But I just believe in my heart that God is real, and that's all that I can say about that. And then the last question I have here is best songs for a road trip. Okay, so I feel like you need like different categories of songs for road trips. So you need like songs that are good like background music, because like for when you're like chatting and stuff, and you don't want to like have to super pay attention to the song, you just want it on in the background so you can have like nice conversation, but also not like have like just nothingness behind you, right? But then you also need the good like karaoke type songs that you can just belt out. All or Nothing is a great one. But like I like for when I'm driving by myself, well, if I'm not listening to a podcast and I'm driving by myself, I like to listen to songs that like power ballads I love, because I can sing them at the top of my lungs, and I am a terrible singer, but you can't help but belt out those types of songs, like I said, All or Nothing. But I also love like Broadway tunes for for road trips when I'm by myself. Anything boy band related, I'm all in. Like, just, I don't know, anything really. I love just music that makes me happy, you know? And just like singing, and like songs that are associated with where you're going. So like there's certain songs that play, and I immediately think of, oh, I remember that trip that we took, and we heard this song like so many times on that trip. Like, anyone who's been on a Backstreet Boys cruise, if you don't hear This Is How We Do It and think of Howie, then where were you? Like, and like different cruises have different songs, but like it's the same deal with road trips too. So like just like think of the vibe you want for your road trip and like your whole trip in general, and pick songs that are like going to um take it to the next level. You know what I mean? Like if we're going on a trip to see an O Town concert, we'll probably be playing a lot of O Town, like that sort of thing. Just like, I don't know. I just really like music that makes me happy, and that's all. So I don't know what else to say. But like the classics are good too. Anything, to me, anything you can belt out is good road trip music. Okay, and with that, I have now taken up way too much of your time, and I apologize for that. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.